Parents and teachers, never teach your children to borrow one when subtracting. Let me show you the right way to do it. Let us solve 32 minus 19. The best way to explain this is to use visual aids. In this case, we are going to use the base 10 blocks. We know that 32 is equal to 3 tens and 2 ones. So we are going to use 3 rods to represent the 3 tens and 2 cubes to represent the 2 ones. Let us now subtract the ones. Can we take away 9 ones from the 2 ones that we have here? We can't, right? But we still have 3 tens. So what I will do is to get 1 10 and regroup that into 10 ones. What we did here is what we call regrouping. We regrouped 1 10 into 10 ones. Others call this renaming. We renamed 1 10 as 10 ones. This is also what we are doing when subtracting using numbers. So let's take a look at that. 32 minus 19. We can't take away 9 ones from 2 ones, but we have our tens. So I can get 1 10 from the 3 tens, so that will now become 2 tens, and the 2 ones will now be 12 ones because I regrouped the 1 10 that I got from the tens place into 10 ones. So we can say that 32 is also the same as 2 tens and 12 ones. Now we have enough ones to take away 9 ones from them. 12 ones take away 9 ones is equal to 3 ones. We can now write 3 at the bottom of the ones place. Now we are ready to subtract the tens. 2 tens take away 1 10 is equal to 1 10. So 32 take away 19 is equal to 13. So there you have it. Now we know we do not borrow 1 when subtracting. Instead, we regroup. In this case, we regrouped 1 10 into 10 ones. Or you can say we renamed it. We renamed 1 10 as 10 ones. Telling your students or your children to borrow 1 will not help them understand what really happened when we subtracted 19 from 32. So be very careful not to say borrow 1 when subtracting. For more tips like this, follow Mindset for Math on social media.